Hey guys. Hey guys, Stitches here. And welcome back to some more Let's Play Pikmin. The last two episodes were our second and third impact. And we mainly spent them within the impact site. And we just kind of gathered up Pikmin. We fought the exclusive enemy. He's the Gulix and the Mamuta. Though fought is kind of a weird term for the Mamuta because it's more of a passive enemy. And yeah, this time we'll be returning to the Forest of Hope to forcefully complete the game. I stole that joke again. We'll forcefully complete the area instead of hopefully, that's the joke. But there's only 4 parts left. This area isn't super big, so we have plenty of Pikmin at our disposal. I'm confident we can do this. I also talked a lot about Chuggaaconroy in the last episode, so there was like a singular Pikmin sprout left here. So I know first off, we're gonna need blue Pikmin for a couple different things. Because here, not here, but here are all kind of waterlocked, and they're really easy to just kind of do with blue Pikmin. Anyway, you can see that all the enemies are back, which means that we kind of do have to all the enemies are back, all the bridges are inbuilt, so it's kind of like a reset for the area. My aim got better, geez. I don't remember there being 2 Bulborbs here, but sure. Pikmin can take damage, by the way. I haven't really been talking about it, but when you see those petals kind of go away, they go down by a stage in their life cycle. They won't die from this. They'll just revert back into leaf Pikmin, but it's supposed to make it so you can't just keep flower Pikmin forever and ever and ever. Damn, that was kind of bad. I lose 12 Pikmin to that. Jeez. Oh, this guy's gonna be kind of a troublesome. Anyway, so I think the way you're intended to do this is to take blue Pikmin and throw them here. But if you're better at the game than me, you would think, hey, I should throw yellow Pikmin over it, and they'll just push it. I'm not kidding, it doesn't take that much effort to get around that obstacle. Though we do need to be careful, because that area is actually the boss arena, one of the 2 boss arenas for this area. So, be there in a second with that. Now, I'm gonna divide our squad into 2 and take our red Pikmin. And ransack these things. The main thing about the sheer grubs that sucks is they're guaranteed to kill a Pikmin, since weirdly, their eating animation is one of the animations in the game that actually can't be interrupted. Anyway, here are water no, these are the tadpole enemies. What are these called? I believe these are called like wally poles or something. Anyway, you can see blue Pikmin move really fast in the water, by the way. Kind of an interesting note. In later Pikmin games, they can swim to home in on enemies in the water, which makes it makes water combat less of just, oh, you have a worse Pikmin type. Actually, do we even need that? Can we just... I'm like, can I just throw them... Will they carry that through the water? They actually won't. So you might think, oh, I'll do that. No, they don't actually do that because of how pathfinding works in this game. Sadly, this is like one of the reasons why the blue Pikmin aren't that good. They're latched onto that bridge. Oh, we didn't even get that part. Yeah, we can come through the water here. Do that. And over here, it's the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place, usually. Anyway, that part, if you saw it, may seem familiar. You may think, oh, we already got that. Well, that part is actually not the same as the one we got before. This is actually the Sagittarius, I believe, which goes alongside the Libra, which tells us actually a little bit about Olimar's children, being that his daughter is a Libra and his son is a Sagittarius. If you're curious, I'm a Libra, but don't use that indicative of my personality. Shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experience in typical spaceflight. I've now recovered 16 of the 30 ship parts. If I can find just 13 more, it should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So the main thing now is we're going to want to take out our yellows. About 25 of them. How many reds do I have? I'll actually get an even number of reds and yellows. Yeah, that's right. I need to wait for them. Well, I'll get 33. But you know what I mean. Anyways, now we can come over here and finally collect the Sagittarius. I found my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back on planet Hokotate, or Hokote. I don't know if how it's pronounced anymore. Oh, to be back there right now. Anyway. Anyway, we're gonna need some bomb rocks. But there's the Sagittarius. Recently I've been getting back into Beyblade. I think I've talked about this a few times, but I actually started Beyblade in the Metal Fight area. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. Now recovered 17 of 30 ship parts. If I can find just 12 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, this should be enough. There's that one down here. Alright, there, that was all I needed. We'll probably have to do a second day here. Getting 2 ship parts in this game is actually really difficult. Oh, we should be able to defeat this. Oh, no, I forgot. I mean, oopsie. Forgot I need the blue Pikmin to tear that wall down. Ooh, we can see it. That's the boss enemy. Now, there is a trick you can do to get into this area early before getting blue Pikmin. By using bomb rocks, you can throw them very precisely. Because you can throw a yellow Pikmin very precisely on top of the wall in some versions of the game. I need these guys to hurry up, man. But yeah, I think this is kind of just what's happening, is I'm kind of dedicating whole days to just the bosses. I don't actually know if there's any real waterborne boss. Oh no, the secret bosses. We'll still have time to do the secret boss. To do that, you just need to get to the distant spring before day 15. Alright, now the only thing I want to do is just... But that thing's the armored cannon beetle. We don't actually even have to fight it, which is cool. Okay, I need to just back off this thing. We're gonna lose a few Pikmin because there's a few strewn about. But we raised up so many, it's not gonna matter in the end. But that, another day is done and another 2 ship parts are recovered. Technically, we could have gotten a bunch, we could have gotten a 3rd one, but it wouldn't, because the armored cannon beetle actually doesn't drop a ship part, it just has one in its arena. It's one of the few bosses like that. But yeah, 11 days since impact. It is very strange, the scenery of this planet, which I once found hostile, now strikes me as surprisingly serene. Perhaps the Pikmin have opened my heart to the beauty of this world. I even started thinking there were some parts I do not need. A daydream. As he mentioned, there are 5 optional parts. There's 1 optional part in each area. Or there is at least 1 in each area. I think this area has 2 optional parts though. But yeah, without further ado, that's really it for this one. So next time, let's play Pikmin, we'll be heading back into the Forest of Hope and finishing it up for certain this time. Making sure there's nothing left for us to do in that area. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. You should also subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. You should also check out the links in the description. There's a link to my Twitch page. There's a link to my... Oh, there's a link to my Twitch page where I live stream. Sorry. There's a link to my Blue Sky page where I post my thoughts and other ideas. There's also a link to my Ko-Fi page where for $3 each month you can get access to my content early. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!